Howdy, folks. Welcome back to another episode of The Crust. And so I am going to, well, I guess this is the first episode, not another episode. But let me zoom out here so we can cut those sounds out. I have restarted. Okay, let me go up top. So I've got my 5 and 5. I did that, repaired that, built my charging station, yada yada yada. Everything is good. Now you can see here on the left hand side, it wants me to extract iron and silicone. Okay, I'm to that point, and I have not had them going. You can see I've got iron and silicone here. I've got 11 silicone, so that'll repair all of these once, which is all I'm going to need to do. That'll leave me one silicone left. This takes iron to repair, or steel, my bad, steel to repair, and these take bricks. Okay. So what I am doing is, before the timer starts for anything, I am clearing out a very big area, and I did build the storage container here, assigned it to bricks, so that way it won't leave a whole bunch of stuff on the ground, because I have crashed the game by having so much laying on the ground, and so much selected to mine at one time. So my piece of advice to you is don't do that. I had the whole underground bunker area picked to selected, and then I had a whole bunch of stuff on the ground because this bucket was full, and this was full, and I did not have a storage container for my bricks. And so after that, if you want, I will show you how to build up your power grid as well. As soon as I get this all cleared out and I can see nodes that are around me. So what I'm looking for is, let's see, that's got 14,000. That's got 10,000. So I'm looking for another silicone, another iron. I'm looking for titanium. I'm looking for ice, and hopefully aluminum, in this area. And I, depending on how much is left in there after I clear out this big area, I may go ahead and start the timeline, because I will have several nodes to hopefully have several nodes to see in doing this. Now, if you decide to do this for your start of your campaign, name it, and then take it, excuse me, and move it out of your saved folder, where your Steam games are saved. And that way you can bring it back in. And if you want, you can change the name, make a copy of it, and put it in. So that way you're not overriding another one if you want to do the different storylines. Okay. And just to show you, because I've got, so you've got your auto saves, but then if you scroll down, you've got these two. And this one is the one I crashed. I crashed it yesterday. I can't even play it, so I'm going to delete that one. This one did not work, so get rid of that one. So now all I have are my auto saves. So once I get my area cleared out and I'm ready to start, I will go ahead and do a save. And so I will be back. For you, you won't ever notice, but I will be back when it is ready to go. Okay. So I've had to go and repair. You see, I've repaired everything up top once, and I need silicone. You can see everything I got extracted. I've got there's my starter silicone there. I've got, this is either titanium or aluminum. My starter iron there. This here is going to be either titanium or aluminum. It looks like one of the two, small amount. That's what I've come up with so far. And if we take a look, click on this, I still have all, they still have all of that to do initially. And then I did add to extend out this area over here as well. And we're going to see what that brings us, but I need silicone. So I'm actually going to put 2 getting silicone right now, 3 mining all of that stuff out, and I'm just going to fill up my silicone, um, which I've repaired, but I'm going to need to get iron going shortly, which will take me to the next process that I am going to need to do. But we're not quite there yet. Just wanted to let you know as I'm progressing and doing things in in the fashion that I'm doing it. And you can see here it's been about an hour and a half. On the 26th day of the 8th month of 2080. You start at 0101. So yeah, time's progressed, but nothing, no other timeline factors have kicked in. And so with that and another blink of the eye, I'll be back to show you more. Okay, as you can see, I'm at 33 silicone. I've still got one up top up here somewhere in one of these things. And this is full. So I took my miners off of the silicone since I don't need that anymore and sent them back to work on all of this to keep it going and get through this a little bit quicker. And as you can see, I still have not extracted any iron ore, although I did get some because this, if you look, it's got 5.7% iron. So as they were mining for the silicone, they also pulled out some iron, titanium, aluminum, and water. And so that all those other things are just laying around here on the ground, which will get picked up eventually. But they're not going to pick up any of the silicone I got laying around because this is full. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, I'm just going to keep it going. Let's see. They should be just about done with this side. Oh yeah. Yeah, they are. I mean, they still have a good bit down here to do. That's going to be the hard rock that I can't mine until I research. Hopefully, I'm hoping to come across a node over this area. And then they're going to start working this over here. And I'm hoping in this area I'll get a node. And then if I need to, I will expand up this way some as well, just to try and get that going. And then I added a secondary storage bin for bricks because, I mean, you are going to need a shit ton of bricks. And so I'm just doing that to, one, pre-stock up, keep this going so that way this will not fill up and I don't end up with a whole bunch of shit on the ground. So with that, hopefully I'll find something and we'll be able to further along this. You can see I'm coming up on the 2-hour mark on this save this time around this game. So, just kind of, you can kind of see what it is. I've got stuff I'm doing in the background while it's doing, and I'll come back over and do repairs when it needs be, because I've got the sound on, and the sound, even though you alt tab out of this, the sound will still transform over. Oh, look, there's some silicone right there. There's a silicone node right there. And so what I'm going to do is I will expand this out right here for my silicone. I like to get it all nice and neat. There we go. All nice and neat. So that way I'll have that silicone node, because I got a feeling I'm going to run out of this one with the way that I build and the way I'm thinking of building. I'm gonna burn through that very, very quickly, and I'm hoping over here to come across another iron node. And yeah, so I will bring you back as soon as something major changes and or I start the scenario. All right, we have made a little progress, and now I am going to go ahead and get them doing my iron. I just put 2 guys back on the silicone. You can see I've run it out, and I'm going to show you what I've done to run out. But you can see I've got a small little node here that I believe is aluminum. Hold on, I'm going to need to come down here and repair this bad boy. I've got a total of 3 things for brick now. You can see I've got brick up there. I'm doing that for a couple of reasons. It was to make this last longer before it filled up. And it's full. And so let's see, I'm gonna actually, and now, oh, I need to put iron on this. So I need to go to here. I'm going to take 2
Objective achieved.
out of the 5. So now I've completed that objective.
You can now watch mining drones.
Okay, and it wants me to do the 20, right? Well, I'm not going to hit that for a while.
You can adjust the game speed by
because one, I've got to repairs coming up, but you can see I've expanded out my power grid. Okay, now the spacing of these is not, it doesn't make a difference whether they're close together or apart. Because it's still, these still max out. It says 30, but it's really 23. So I'm going to get this all built up. I'm going to wire it up like this one is wired up. So each row is going to have its own little line, and then they're going to be connected down the middle here, down the side here, and down this side over here. You will see when I finish. Okay, I've got everything built up, and here, let me just hit the electrical thing here so you can see what I'm talking about here. So I've got it coming off, 1 square, nice even lines, because, OCD. If you've seen my building on my old channel with Satisfactory and everything like that, I like to keep everything in a nice, neat order. And in doing this, you've got a little more continuity with your electrical grid, and less likely to, if something goes wrong, lose power. Now, you can also go a little in depth and crisscross these here, because you're allowed 3 connections on the batteries to prevent to avoid hitting a bad battery. I mean, you can do that as well. I don't know. I may do that at a later date. I just don't feel that that's a big deal. But when this is fully built up, you will see the amount of power I'm peaking during the day. And this was going to give me 300 when all the batteries are completed. I'll have 300 output capacity. Okay. The max that I've hit so far in trying to do this, the, you know what I'm talking about, campaign, storyline, whatever, uh, that it's, it, I've maxed out at the 180 or whatever, and so I'm gonna have more power than that, which I always want, and then I'm gonna have a lot more in production, so that way I'm not draining my batteries during the day while I'm trying to charge my batteries during the day. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you want to have twice the amount of draw that you have at nighttime or during the dark on the battery. You want twice that going into charging your batteries. Plus, you want to have excess power to run your plant underneath the ground. And that should be the last repair for that. And we should be going here now. You do want to keep an eye here because you don't want both of these to hit 20 just yet. You don't want that to happen. Okay. What I'm wanting to do is get my bricks up for my room that I'm going to need to build, because bricks are going to hold you up. Bricks and iron will hold you up. But fortunately, I do have another iron node right here. I've got my ice right here, some silicone there, and that is it for that. I've got this small little node right here. I don't know what it is. It could be aluminum. It could be titanium. I just don't know. But in scanning these, once I get my ore detector, I will be able to scan out further and then dig further out. All right, so there, 1,200 bricks. It's 1,295 if I'm not mistaken to build the room, and then I want to have excess on top of that. So I will bring you back when I am ready to start the campaign. And so once I get, actually, you know what? I'm going to tell you this. Once I get this whole power grid built, the poles and everything, once I get that all built, that's where I'm going to save it for me to have a start. And I'm actually going to name it Start. That's what I'm going to name it, Start. And then I'm going to take that, I'm going to take and copy that out of my save folder and put it into, like, put it on my desktop or something like that, so I can just quickly move it back over to where I need to be. But I will be back with y'all in another blink of an eye, and we will get this whole campaign started. Hopefully. All right, guys, I have saved it, got to a point. You can see I've got 1335 bricks. I've got a little bit of steel, a little bit of silicone. I don't have anything assigned here yet. And I've got all of this built. I'm still not full power yet. They're close. They're pretty close. And then we can check and make sure everything is connected. It is. Everything here is connected. It is. My output is 300. And the dash there is because they are all fully charged, and I have enough power coming from my solar panels going into my factory, so I'm not draining any of this. I did add 2 more charging stations, and those are all run off of this piece here, because as you can see, you can run 10 off of this one junction here, and I'm using 4. So let's go ahead and get this rolling, and they're going to finish picking that all up. And do I not have any? I don't. I do have miners set. Let's see. All right, let's put 2 there and 2 there, and get that going so we can move on to the next. I've got a copy on my desktop. Look, I've got another iron node right here. Got that iron. Oh, nice. All right. And I don't think, yeah, they've mined all the way down over here, so that's good. And with the ice being here, I'm probably going to build the room right in this vicinity right here. And then come off the ice and go right into it. And then I'd like to find another ice node for my to make hydrogen fuel. So let's just see how long. It shouldn't take too terribly long to hit the next part. And I do apologize. I'm having a really bad allergy day today. And it's just killing me. Oh, so I will bring you back as soon as I get going to the next part. All right, we are about ready to go. And so what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to create a new save. Okay. Nope. Yeah. Create a new save. There we go. Because I don't want to overwrite that one. And this is going to be, it's not finance. What's the other one? Survivors. There we go. So now, if it goes to overwrite, it should overwrite survivors, and then I can just reload start and rename that. All right, here we go. And it keeps going and dropping because it's moving it from here to here.
Director, you can...
All right, and so anytime the storyline stuff pops up, I always pause it and then read through it. We did that in the live stream. If you want to go watch that 5-hour bit, go ahead.
The
I
pressing
am
module...
just going to go ahead and
Director, here's the latest news regarding contract.
blow through all of this. And now,
Well, that's a start. There should be enough smart concrete for...
so give it a second, because it is going to pop with some other stuff. Even though it's paused, it will pop.
Director, we have
See?
a message on the emergency channel.
Attention, this is Arthur Moore.
Yep.
Command,
The debris from the meteorite impact must...
Director, my name is Clyde Draper.
With all
Yep.
due respect, Director, I...
With all...
Also,
All
I'm-
due respect.
all you care... Do we pay a fair price?
Crust is going to accommodate the surviving Hope 2 crew members
So-
at your base in exchange for equipment and tech...
Good choice.
We're taking
You
that.
need to establish contact with the station. Assist the...
We've barely recovered from the explosion. We definitely...
Indeed. First,
Okay, here we go.
Director, Crust has handed us the research plan, and
So
we're ready to
first
begin.
things first
Research underground...
is I'm going to do the conveyor belt. Then that, and then that. Okay. Because the time has not started for anything else. So now we will get that going. And do I have a miner working on something over here? Oh, he's trying to get down to this. Or is he getting to that?
Research complete.
I don't even know. So that's done. And so now what I want to do is I want to come in here and free up my guys. And it should move everything. And fill this one up, then fill this one up, and then there'll be open space here. And then these will automatically move over. So there we go. There is that. It's always nice to have all of that storage. So you can see that one's just about full. And then this one won't take long to fill up. It might take a little bit. But I want my ore detector, and I'm going to go ahead and plop it down and start scanning these nodes. So there's my ore detector. And now it's doing this. Then I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go to that. And then that for my repeater. And then I will get the automatic repairing and the drone upgrade. I really don't need to worry about the medium solar panels just yet. But I'm preemptively setting up that research on the fundamental side because I'm about to get the rover that I will send out. And once I get that rover, I'm going to start getting those research points. So I don't have to worry about wasting the research points. And the reason I did the conveyor belts and then the ore detector was to give me time to get it built. I'm going to build it. I'm actually going to build it right there. Go here. So there's my regolith. Right. Get that and that. And then I'm going to get that set so I can get the room going right off the bat. Okay, so here I'm going to pause it. I want to take this. Let's see here. How do I want to? Okay, 10. So that's 4. That's 8. Okay, so I've got enough to build all of this. And I want to kind of shoot the gap. So what you want is you want that to say 9 of 9. All right, so boom, we've got that there.
Don't forget that extractors need electricity.
Yes, very well aware. Now I'm going to take this, and I want this to kind of shoot through here. So we're going to pull that up to right here. And I want that slag to go to the inside. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to pull it over to here. And then this extractor over here. Does that say 9 of 9? I just want to make sure. 9 of 9. If I go back one, still 9 of 9. All right, yeah, we're going to set it right there. Yeah, that works. That works pretty good. And then I'm going to take this. Oh, that's set up perfectly. Put that right there. And then I want to go back to my conveyor belts. And connect that. And connect that. The reason you want to do that right off the bat is because that's producing regolith. And it's only going to, if your miners or your drones are grabbing it, it's going to grab it and run it over to here. So you don't want that. You definitely do not want that. So let me go to power. We're going to run you to there, and then I'm going to take this power, come back to here, hold shift, and I'm going to run this up. I like to keep everything nice and neat. So that's connected, and now I'm going to come off of this one. Hold my shift down. And hit those. So now when they're built, they've got power. And then this is the expensive part. And see, I don't know why it wants to do that. Now turn and make sure. See, it didn't connect. So hit that and then go into there. All right. And then I'm going to come off this one. And now I'm going to turn this and make sure. There we go. So now everything is connected up, and that's going to be the next part. So when they're done building all of that, everything will be automated. And then I can set my miners. So I've got plenty of battery, right? And while we're paused, okay, maybe I can't be paused. There we go. Let's just let's just scan it like so. Aluminum, more water up there. Let me see here. Where? Oh, this one right here. So let's pull this on back a little bit. What if I were to pull it back? Yeah, what if I were to do that? Titanium silicone. That. Come on. Iron. Get both of those. There's aluminum. There's something there. Okay, is that all of my... I believe that is it. Now we can get it going again. And then that'll charge right on up. Okay, so that's aluminum, 10,000. Okay. What's this iron? It's 24,000. What's this iron? 15,000. Okay, that's a lot of ice. 27,000 silicone. 19,000 titanium. An aluminum of 12,000. And then there was... Oh, that's water there. There's a whole bunch of water right there. All right. So I want to...
Objective achieved.
Set...
See in the data that the extract...
Objective achieved.
Director, place...
It's going to go through a whole bunch of
Single
stuff because I
regulatory-
did all of that.
The single regular throw...
Oh, I forgot. I need to change that to silicone. And change that to
Objective
iron.
achieved.
There we go.
Director,
You heard him.
Objective achieved.
All right. Okay. And now...
Director, we managed to dispatch the research rovers.
Okay.
Ranchard, have you heard the news?
Not only.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, excavation mode. I've got this iron down here. So, I don't have any miners going right now. So, I'm going to come down to here. Come on over. To here. Because that is something. Ah. Damn it. But I'm going to take all this out. And then go fix this so I've got a nice... square plot. Some bitch. So I'm using WASD to maneuver all of that stuff. Okay. So that's all done. Now, before I unpause it, I will go ahead and click this. Drop that right there and then go. So now I'm not losing any time.
Objective achieved.
Horizon 6.
Now I'm going to send it off the base. And when it gets off base, it'll pop up here.
Objective achieved.
Okay. Now it wants me to do that, but you see, boom, now I've got this going, my hard rock mining, which means I will be able to start mining all of this and get it out of my way. And for that, I am actually going to do a storage. And I'm going to set this up over here because there's nothing really over here, and that's close to power. So I want to set it up right there. And I am going to set that for my rare earth elements. So that way it's not laying on the ground. They'll collect it all up and put it in there. And let me go to my research here. Okay, so I'm still full on everything. All right, sweet. Now it wants me to go to the global. X will do that for you. And I'm going to set this expedition. Scout, click investigate.
Attention. This is First Vice President Alice Vance. Director,
Yep.
you need to send a rover to the repeat.
Yep. X to go back. And now just give it a minute. It should go ahead and pop up that you can repair this rover. If not, go ahead and hit the start button or hit your space bar to examine the repeater.
We cannot rely solely on Crust.
We can try to fix.
Oh, that sound, I thought something was needing repair down here. No, it's not. It's talking about this piece right here that I was just pointing to. And so I need to get the iron to do that. And now that it's all automated, it should be nice and quick. Oh. Repair that. Now, see, these conveyors do make it a whole lot nicer. See, now my repair cargo truck. So as soon as my iron gets to 45, I can repair that. It won't let you, or my steel, my bad. I keep calling it iron steel. It won't let you click it before you get it, which is fine. Just a pain in the ass. And when I start by setting this research up, because here soon I'm going to start getting my social points. And with this already in there, it's automatically going to drop down there and start.
Director, we've established communication with the station.
Giving
We
me
didn't expect
those.
anyone to. What do you.
Director, we urgently need to build
Crust has handed.
living quarters.
All right, so now my living quarters are being researched.
Director, I consider it my duty to remind all available. Some research required. You can always
What's gonna give me the kind of the hard time is going to be the iron for the room. And then as my research finishes, when that finishes, as soon as I get a research complete, I'm hitting the space bar, pausing it, so I can move over to the ice processing, and then the license for tender, and the ice melter. And then I'm going to need to go with this tank, a water tank, and get down here to the kitchen, the ventilation, kitchen, all that good fun shit, which you've got to do in a timely fashion. So you've got to pay attention. You want time to time is not your friend. Okay. And in doing all that clearing, it counts. You can see how much I've cleared. So, and if you want, you could go back to when that popped, and then I started having them do stuff that you can see. Okay, that there means my rover is there and he's idle. I need to send him somewhere. So we're going to set an expedition to here. And investigate that. Okay, come on. Now, I don't know if the researching of the living quarters is what triggers the timer. We will see. I do not know. But that's the whole reason you've got your start. Oh, see, look, right there. Boom. Now I got that. So now I'm getting extra research here, and that's almost done.
Objective achieved.
Okay, we're ready. Director?
All right.
Yes, Director.
15 by 15. Okay, so that did not do that. We will, so go to your room building right here. I'm going to go 15 by 15 to start. That is going to take a lot. Wait, you know what? I'm going to wait on that.
Director, news about the difficult situation.
Message from an Director, the Malachite lunar base is not designed for long-term human occupancy, but it is equipped with small life support modules. Judging by the sensors, they're still functioning. Malachite is offering to temporarily accommodate the crew on their base to give us time to build what we need. However, if you read their offer carefully, it implies that we will have to return the favor if necessary. We can agree to their terms to make the rescue go smoothly, but remember that in that case, we will owe them a favor in return. In any case, the decision is yours.
So, if I'm not mistaken, and I do not know if this is every time, but this is a piece of shit and it doesn't work. And then you're still going to need to owe them. And it says, judging by the sensors, they're still functioning. I'm not going to accept the offer because I don't want to. I don't want to owe them a favor for them giving me junk that I can't use until I maybe even get the salvage. So I really don't want to chance that, or should we? Okay,
in the current circumstances,
we will do
we
it.
have to accept any help.
Malachite sent the geolocation of their base. I've marked it on the map. Now we have a place to accommodate the crew from Hope 2. But my gut tells me it can't be that easy.
Yeah.
Director, let's confirm our destination for the crew after evacuation.
Yep. So, I'm researching my repeater. We are going to send that over there. He's going to run out of energy, but that's okay. Um, and almost got my iron. And so I want to get this repair started before. Boom.
Research complete.
Okay, so that should be, yes, my hard rock mining. I need this. And they're going to go down and repair that. So you as you can see, you've got a lot going on in a very short time. And my miners, even though I have them,
Director, it looks like the rover.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Even though they're working on this here, they should go back to the first right here. See, they're doing this hard rock and getting it out of my way. And then once they're done repairing that stuff, they will take and move it over here. Okay. I want to get that cargo truck repaired first. And since they're doing that, we will go ahead. Oh, damn it. Come on. And we will put a door right here in the middle. Well, now, you know what? Oh, that costs an extra. I think I want to put it over here. I think I want to put it right there. Oh, they adjusted the cost.
Objective achieved.
Provide the drones with materials and...
All right, we're going to see
Research complete.
if that starts.
Research complete.
Okay, so and I'm going to come down here. I'm going to get that. Yeah. Okay, the repeater. I've got that going. Come back over here. I'm going to add that next. So I can get on down here to this stuff here that I am going to need.
Objective
The
achieved.
engine is running. Is a director. We'll send a cargo truck as soon as we receive the crew's coordinates.
All right, so I'm not going to do anything with that just yet. So they are going to town, moving the bricks, and then they will go to moving the steel, which hopefully won't take me too terribly long to do. Let me see here. Okay, so I'm researching. Yeah, see, I don't have the electronic board. Okay, I just wanted to check and make sure. And I think I'll put the electronic board over here on this side. I'll come off of this pole here, right over to it, and then that way I can just come on around and hit the ice, or yeah, I'll come around the backside here, hit the ice, and then go to this silicone here and that titanium there, which actually, um, let's just get this going. On my trusty old you are going to do titanium, and then take my smelting furnace, put it right there. You are going to produce that. Then I'm going to go to storage. Right there. And titanium. Titanium. And then, if I'm not mistaken, oh. Okay, we're going to pause this here real quick. We got to pause it. We got to pause it. All right. Come right off of that. And get my conveyors all set up. We are going to build all of that. Okay. And there we go. Cargo truck is idle. That is fine. And as you can see, I'm sucking 91 power. So I'm able to hold my own. And once we get over here to the Malachi base, I will probably end the video there because that'll be right at about an hour.
Research complete.
And there's our research right there. What is that? Oh, extractor upgrade. All right. Oh, and then my regular upgrade. My repeater is going. Then I got to get power to that. So I'm going to come over here to engineering, rolling mill, titanium plates. I need that and the components factory, but I'm going to need these plates. So that's going to be that one. Let's move the board up there. You know what? Let's take this off. I need to go to social. Got that. Because that's almost done. And so I'm going to add that one just so I can knock it out. do not. See, that repeater's expensive also. That's why you need a lot of bricks. A lot of bricks. Oh, I don't have enough components. Okay, so there's my board. So I'm actually going to go to the components factory for that. So that way I can get that repeater built. And now, let's put my board on. Come on, zoom in. Thank you. And we will put it right there. Then we're going to wire off of this one to there, to there. And so once everything gets built, it will have power. And let's see, how far, how close? Oh, we're almost there, almost there. I think in doing that, it might have given me a little delay. And then we can take a look and see if do things maybe a little differently than I did in the live stream, and that is to...
Objective achieved.
I knew it. They gave us a wreck instead of a base. In such a state, it's completely uninhabitable, so we shouldn't rely on it.
See?
We better put our efforts into building our own living quarters.
See, don't you just love that? All right, so we will go here. Wait, the demolished structure. Let's go to the observatory. And get some more tech points. All right, and you know what? Right there is where I am going to call it. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, keep it between the ditches.